Goffstown fire to 18 Silver Lane for a structure fire. Goffstown fire, 18 Silver Lane for a structure fire. 1829.
Engine 2 dispatch.
Engine 2.
Army Mutual Aid Company.
Received, and I did have a caller on the line. He just kept saying that the whole front of the house was on fire, and then he was trying to yell for it sounded like a dog.
Received. That's it. A1 to engine 2. Stand by. You want a straight up second alarm? Yeah. Right.
Go ahead.
Can you transmit the first and start a second alarm?
There's the
Dispatch, C3.
Is there a unit calling dispatch?
Affirmative, C3 is en route from where?
You're en route from where? I'm starting your second alarm.
Engine 2 to C3.
fire company calling you are unreadable. Try again.
Engine 2 calling to C3. Standing by. At this time, it's only me in the engine. Receive on your arrival. Get a good size up. I'm about 12 out. Receive. C3 dispatch. When you get a minute, can you notify C1 as well, please?
Okay, receive. Manchester sending engine and truck 6, along with an ambulance and a chief.
Receive, thank you.
Dispatch A1.
A1.
I'll set the area.
Engine 2 to C3. C3 standing by. Looks like it's going to be fully involved. I can see it through the woods from Henry Bridge. Receive.
Dispatch to C3.
C3 standing by.
As of right now, everybody on your second alarm has been called.
Receive, thank you. I'll get on scene and advise if we need further. C1 at dispatch.
C1.
I'll be responding. I'm about 15 minutes out.
C1, you're responding 15 minutes out, 1836.
Engine 2 to dispatch.
Engine 2.
Do we know if the building's been evacuated?
According to PD on scene, you have 3 out, possibly an animal still inside.
Receive. C3 dispatch, can you notify every source of this fire?
Copy.
Fire alarm from Bedford.
Bedford, go ahead.
Bedford responding to 18 Silver Lane.
Bedford, you're responding 1838.
Dispatch, where Tanker 1 responding.
Where Tanker 1, you're responding 1838.
Engine 2 dispatch.
Engine 2.
Engine 2 is going to be on scene. We got a double story, fully involved, almost to the ground at this point. 2 cars involved. We got an exposure approximately 10 feet away from it. A 2-story, 2-stall garage, ready to catch fire.
Copy, you have a 2-story fully involved. 2 cars are also on fire and exposure to a 2-stall garage. 1839.
C302.
Dispatch, me too.
A2.
Correction, A1 to clear the Elliott. In service. Do we know if it has signed on yet?
A1, I copied your clear in service and I cut you off, and it looks like we have a medical coming in from Countryway.
Can you send a mutual aid ambulance for that medical? And do we know if engine 3 has signed on?
I have not heard from engine 3.
C3 ambulance 2.
Go ahead, Cap.
The only Goffstown unit on scene or responding other than myself and Chief is Lieutenant Lawrence on scene with the engine.
Receive, Cap. Do we want engine 3 for station 2?
Yeah, go ahead and grab an additional engine. Sounds like it's going to be defensive at this point.
Receive.
05 to C3.
Steady by. 05, go ahead with your message.
I am at Station 2. I will bring Engine 3 to the scene. If Ambulance 2 wants to respond to the scene.
Receive. Ambulance 2, you copy it. 05.
Dispatch to ambulance 1.
Stand by.
You still need mutual aid. This is just Olympus. It's in Redville, 80 Countryway.
Affirmative. A1 responding. Silver Lane.
Hey, ambulance 1 responding to Silver Lane. Where do you want the ambulance? We've already got Manchester tapped.
C1 calling dispatch.
C1, go ahead.
See if Huxick can take that call.
Hey, receive.
Fire alarm from Bedford Engine 1.
Bedford Engine 1.
Bedford Engine 1 will be approaching the scene.
Bedford Engine 1, you're approaching the scene, 1843.
Tanker 1 to dispatch.
Unit calling, go to dispatch.
Tanker 1 responding.
Tanker 1, you're responding, 1844.
Dispatch from Bow Tanker 1.
Bow Tanker 1.
Bow Tanker 1's responding.
Bow Tanker 1, you're responding, 1844.
Bedford Engine 1 to Goffstown Command. Silver Lane Command from Bedford Engine 1.
Dispatch from Engine 3.
Engine 3.
Responding to Silver Lane.
Engine 3, you're responding to Silver Lane, 1847.
A2 to C3. A1 to C3. A1 to O2. Stand by. LC, we're about 2 minutes out. What are your wishes?
C3, 05.
Go to 05.
I need you to establish water supply on your arrival. Let me know where it is, because we're going to be sending trucks up to you. ASAP.
Should be a hydrant at Jason and the back road. C3, 1 minute out with the tanker. 1 under Jason now.
Go get your message to C3.
About 30 seconds out with the tanker. Dispatch tanker 1 on scene.
Tanker 1 on scene.
Goffstown Fire Hub Ambulance 1 en route.
Hey, receive, you're responding.
Command, we're going to go with the tanker to help. Dispatch Engine 3.
Engine 3.
Off the hydrant, Jason and the back road.
Engine 3, off the hydrant, Jason and back road, 1853.
C3, 05.
Go to 05.
When you set up water supply at Jason in the back road, I'm going to have Goffstown Tank 1 and Ware's Tanker shuttling back and forth to you.
Receive.
Firefighter Julio, water on the way.
Got it, Cap.
C3 to Ware Tanker.
Where, tanker?
On your arrival, I'm going to have you pull in behind Goffstown Tank 1, and we're going to do a roll hitch.
Received. We're about 1 minute out.
Goffstown Command, Boston Engine 5.
C1 to dispatch.
Answering C1.
I'll be on scene.
You're on scene, 1859.
Dispatch, the Boston Engine 5 is arriving on scene.
To Boston Engine 5, you're arriving on scene, 1859.
Command to Boston Engine 5.
Martin, Tanker 2 to command, we're approaching the scene.
Dispatch from Bow Tanker 1.
Bow Tanker 1.
Bow Tanker 1's on scene.
Bow Tanker 1, you're on scene, 1902.
Command from Bow Tanker 1. Water supply from Bow Tanker 1. Go to 05. Water supply from Bow Tanker 1. Water supply standing by. And we're staged Jason at Silver. Your wishes. Speak with command directly. Water supply currently is only refilling tankers. Command from Bow Tanker 1.
Goffstown dispatch, Hookstead Ambulance 1 on scene.
A1's on scene.
C1 and C3. Standing by. I'm going to get you a couple more tankers. We got some brush going in the back. Received. If you want to grab a third for your tankers, that'd be awesome. Received.
05. Dispatch.
05.
Can we get an officer up here, back road for traffic, please? We're taking 1 lane over.
Received. Dispatch to C1.
C1 to dispatch.
C1, just confirming you want the third alarm just tankers, right?
That's affirmative.
Copy.
C1 to dispatch.
C1.
I'll be assuming command.
C1, you're assuming command, 1908.
Bow Tanker 1 to Bow 04. We just got orders from New Boston to move up.
Dispatch, Sauhegan C1 is off at your scene in Goffstown.
Hey, Sal, you can see 1 on scene.
Command to dispatch.
Answering command.
Have all units switch to B-Fire 21, and I'll be staying on the main channel for command.
Okay, command is on Goffstown Fire 1, all of the companies to V-Fire 21.
Also, C3 will have operations, and New Boston Assistant Chief will have water supply.
Okay. C3 has ops. New Boston Assistant Chief is water supply.
Dispatch to command. Dispatch to command.
Dispatch to command.
We requested 3 tankers for your third alarm.
Message received. Upon arrival, have them switch to V21. Command to dispatch.
Go ahead, command.
Can you see if you can find me a cover engine for Station 1?
Okay, received.
And who do I got coming on my third?
Candia, Deering, and Litchfield tankers.
Received. Dispatch with an update. Again, we have a fully involved building. It's pretty much burning out. We have a large 2-story 30 by 40 barn as an exposure. And we also have a brush fire going maybe about 200 by 50.
Okay, received. 200 by 50 brush fire. House is down, burning out, and an exposure with a large fire.
Command to fire alarm. To dispatch.
Go ahead, command.
Going to have Sauhegan C1 be the safety officer.
Now you can see one is the safety officer.
Dispatch, that's an ambulance 1 in service.
Looks ambulance 1 in service, thank you.
Command to dispatch.
Command, go ahead.
Could you have all incoming tankers go to B-Fire 22? B-Fire 22.
C1?
Go ahead.
Sorry, stand by 1. Sorry about that, command. Command from dispatch.
Yeah, command.
Our officer in charge on PD would like to know your location. Also, Hooksett cleared the medical and Country Way. They're going to cover from Station 1. That's okay with you. And we have a Henniker engine coming as cover.
Okay, message received.
And can I tell our officer, Sergeant, what your location is?
Affirmative, in front of the building.
There.
Command to dispatch.
Answering command.
Can you call the State Fire Marshal's office? See if someone can call my phone.
Received.
And for the log, Eversource is on scene, cutting power.
Received, 1922.
Litchfield Tanker 3 calling Goffstown dispatch.
Litchfield Tanker 3.
We're responding to Silver Lane.
Litchfield Tanker 3, you're responding to Silver Lane, 1927.
Forestry 1 dispatch.
Forestry 1.
Responding with 2.
You're responding to 1929.
Dispatch, ambulance 1 off in the area, Station 1.
Forestry 1 dispatch.
Go ahead, Forestry 1.
On scene.
Forestry 1 on scene.
Forestry 1 to C1 on 1.
Head to C1.
Chief, we have 2 on the forestry. Your wishes?
All I could use is some scene lighting. Can you see if you can find some ground lighting?
Receive ground lighting. We'll work on it.
Affirmative. Command to dispatch.
Answering command.
Fire's contained. I'm going to go under control. We're going to be here for a while overhauling.
Copy, you're under control. Remaining on scene, overhauling, 1939. Goffstown Fire, 195 Monarch Ave for a brush fire, so it's 20 by 20. Goffstown Fire to 195 Monarch Ave, brush fire, 20 by 20 at 2056.
Fire alarm, Henniker engine 2.
Henniker engine 2.
We'll be clearing that outside fire. What was the address for that brush fire again?
It's 195 Monarch Ave. I think it's closer to the Manchester line on the back road.
You want us to head that way, or is the other cover truck taking it?
I believe you're going to have to cover this, Henniker.
C3 calling dispatch.
C3.
I'm releasing Forestry 1 and Gearing Engine 3 to head that to 195 Monarch.
Copy. You're releasing Goffstown Forestry and Gearing's engine to head to 195 Monarch 2058, and just confirming you're all set with Henniker heading that way. They can stay in the village area.
That's affirmative. If you can keep Henniker in the village, please.
Will do. Henniker, did you copy that?
Yep, we copied. Us and Hooksit are heading back to the station.
Received 2058.
And a corrected address, that's going to be 37 North Mass for the last call.
Received, thank you.
Dispatch, Forestry 1.
Forestry 1.
Forestry 1's responding to Monarch.
You're responding to Monarch 2101.
Forestry 1, dispatch.
Forestry 1, go ahead.
On scene, approximately 200 by 200 brush. We'll take a first alarm brush assignment. 04 left command.
Okay, you have 200 by 200 requesting a first alarm forestry response. C1, dispatch to Silver Lane Command.
Go ahead to command.
I don't know if you copied your forestry. They have a 200 by 200 area. They're requesting a first alarm forestry response. We're not showing cars for that. We're going to have to piecemeal it. Do you have anybody there that can help out with that?
Yeah, go ahead and piecemeal it for now. I've also got the Souhegan Mutual Aid coordinator going to go up there too.
Okay, received. We will, we'll get a response.
Goffstown 04 to the Gearing engine.
Goffstown Forestry 1 to Gearing Engine 1.
Gearing, can you stretch a 2.5 from the street down to our forestry, please? And we're going to move to B-Fire 22 for operation. 04 dispatch. 04 dispatch.
Go ahead.
If you can send me one additional engine plus 2 tankers, or a tanker, excuse me, that will be fine. And we're going to be moving fireground operations to B-Fire 22.
Okay, you're going to be on B-Fire 22. I'm working on the tankers right now. You're going to get a Manchester Forestry.
Received.
Dispatch to 05. Dispatch to Monarch Command.
Go to 04.
Okay, you have Souhegan. C1 is on the way up there. You have an Allentown Forestry and a Manchester Forestry on the way. Your Gearing engine is there. Do you need anything else?
One tanker, please, for water.
Okay, received. Dispatch to Silver Lane Command.
Go ahead to command.
Do you have any tankers that are about to clear that can go up to Monarch?
Stand by.
Dispatch, where tanker 1?
Where tanker 1?
We've been released by Silver Command. We're in service.
Okay, can you take in the brush fire at 195 Monarch?
Affirmative. We'll head that way.
Okay, received. Monarch Command from dispatch.
Go ahead to Monarch Command.
Okay, you have a wear tanker responding from Silver Lane. You have a Manchester Forestry, an Auburn Forestry, and an Allentown Forestry dispatch.
Received. You can reduce the assignment. You can remove the Auburn and the Allentown Forestry. We'll be good with coming before that.
Okay, we'll notify him.
Lieutenant Hoover to Firefighter Hoffman on channel 1.
Can you repeat that, LT?
Go to B-Fire 22. Monarch Command, dispatch.
Go ahead, Monarch Command.
We have the bulk of the fire knocked down. Continue all units. We're going to have extensive overhaul.
Once the fire's knocked down, you have extensive overhaul.
Dispatch, where tanker 1?
Where tanker 1, go ahead.
Can you affirm the numerical on Monarch?
195.
195, thank you.
C1 to dispatch.
C1.
Can you give me the time the call come in here on Silver Lane?
Let's call it 1828.
Goffstown dispatch, so you can see one's off on Monarch Ave.
Oh, you can see one on scene.
Dispatch, where tanker's on scene?
Where tanker on scene.
C1 to C3. Command at dispatch.
Answer, command.
On Sylvan Lane, companies are picking up. Be clearing here in a little while. You can go ahead and release the officer.
Thank you.
Here's you.